You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Lou, and boy, look where we are. We find ourselves in the kitchen on the Iowa Live set. That must mean we're going to be talking food, and that's exactly what we are going to do right now. Brian Barsh from Fareway Meat and Grocery, but mainly the meat market.
Yes, sir.
You're the market manager at the meat market for Fareway. Tell everybody where that's located.
We're located down in Beaverdale. Been there for about 3 years now. Specialize in smoked meats and all that good stuff, everything that goes with the meat.
And you do that all on site, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, but today we're going to be talking about something that a lot of people look forward to every year, the feast that will unfold on St. Patrick's Day. And look at the feast that we have in front of us right now. Most popular item on St. Patrick's Day is?
Corned beef brisket.
Corned beef. Now, we want to talk about corned beef in general. You may have just eaten it before, enjoyed it, but let's talk, what is corned beef?
Corned beef is the brisket off the cow there. It's been cured in a salt brine. You're definitely going to want to shoot on the high side when you go to buy that.
Why is that? Now, explain that.
So there's a lot of moisture content that goes into that brine.
Okay.
So you need that extra weight because you're going to lose that when you cook.
So normally if you think you might need a 4-pound hunk of meat for something.
Probably want to go 6-8 pounds.
So double it.
Yep, double it up.
And that way you have leftovers, which is always a great thing here.
Nothing wrong
now,
with that.
Let's talk about the two kinds of brisket because we have the flat and then we have the point.
Yep.
Explain the difference between those two.
Flat, leaner, point, fattier. It's as simple as it gets. If you want it nice and lean, get yourself a flat. If you want a little extra fat to it, get that point.
All right, and they are, speaking of on point, the point on sale this week over at Fareway. So do make sure, and yet go get it today or get it tomorrow before Monday on St. Patrick's Day because we want to cook this thing for a period of time. Now let's talk about preparing the brisket itself.
Sure. So if you're going to do it in the oven, you're looking at about 50 minutes a pound.
Okay.
So, and that's at about 350, 375.
Okay.
So it's going to take a couple hours to get it done. So you're going to want to make sure you got plenty of time to get that all squared away.
All right. Now, is there anything special you need to do with the brisket before you cook it like that?
Not really, no. A little bit of water in there, and it comes with the seasoning packet, so it's all good to go. You just got to get it in a pan and in the oven.
Yeah, and that seasoning packet is phenomenal too. Now, it's great to have the sandwiches and leftovers, but you have the raw product here, but you also have the prepared product, right?
Yep. Corned beef deli meat goes great. Make a cold Rueben sandwich. We slice that up fresh for you there at Fareway, so can't go wrong if you're looking for it real quick. We can do it for you.
All right, and now here's something else. Again, we always like to teach you something here on Iowa Live, especially when you have the meat expert with us too. We have the brisket that you cook for St. Patrick's Day at home, but the actual deli meat, it's a little different cut of meat, right?
Yep, a little bit leaner, lot leaner really. It's off the top round, so better quality yield for you. And not near as fatty, so you know that your sandwich is going to be nice and lean, all meat.
Speaking of sandwiches, look what you have over here. This is perfect, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, tell everybody what's on that creation you have.
So we got Thousand Island dressing, sauerkraut, Swiss cheese, and obviously corned beef. I've got one made out of a brisket point there, and then I got one made right out of our deli meats.
All right, so you really can do both ways, too.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Now, something else that we're really proud of is that Fareway came up with something a few years ago.
Yes, we did.
Which you guys were bragging about, and rightfully so. You've taken the Rueben sandwich and you turned it into a sausage.
Yes, we did.
Explain what that is all about. Here, we're going to hold it up so you can see this.
It is everything you need for a Rueben, all shot into a link form. Only thing you need to add, maybe a little bit of sauerkraut on the top and some Thousand Island dressing. The Swiss cheese, kraut, and corned beef is already all inside of it.
You better dress this up.
Yeah,
if
let's
you're gonna
dress
do
it
this,
up.
You got to get the kraut. Now, which
Yeah.
kraut do you prefer? You know, we have the canned stuff here too, which is great.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Frank's. I carry Frank's. You got a Boar's Head one available at my market.
Okay.
Pretty exclusive there, and either one of them, you can't go wrong. They're both delicious at a plenty.
And just Thousand Island dressing.
Yep.
To top it all off.
Top it all off.
That is great. Now, you have the sandwich. You have the Rueben brat, which you better get them before they're gone, okay?
Yep.
Because that's really – but But then you have to pair it with something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Of
what do
course
you have
do.
available, like even at the meat market?
There are all sorts of things that come out this time of year. Confluence, local, they do an Imogene red beer, great for it. Jameson Irish whiskey.
There it is right there. Okay,
Yeah.
right there. Okay.
And then the classic Guinness, and that's on special this week too.
It is.
Yeah, you buy your corned beef brisket, you might qualify to get that Guinness real cheap.
See, it's a win-win for everybody. And speaking of that, when you're loading up for product like today, tomorrow, on Saturday, or even early on Monday,
Yep.
when you get ready for St. Patrick's Day. Also, while you're there today and tomorrow, you might want to get your pulled pork because you have that on sale too. What,
Yep.
$1.88 a pound?
2-day sale, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, today and tomorrow, Saturday. So take advantage of that too. Load up on that. But where everything you need for St. Patrick's Day is available at Fareway Meat and Grocery. People want to go to the website and get the information that you just shared with us. Where
Yep.
can they go?
Fareway.com. Yeah.
Just that simple. Thank you so
Easy.
much, sir. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
thank you, Lou.
Thank you very much. Enjoy St. Patrick's Day. And how perfect is this? When we come back, folks, you are going to have a chance to meet Meatball. Yeah, we're sharing some corned beef from Fareway with Meatball. That's next in Iowa Live. Good girl.